Step 11. We sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood God, praying only for knowledge of God's will for us and the power to carry that out. We take a few deep breaths and make ourselves comfortable. We make all necessary adjustments and close our eyes. With each breath, we feel ourselves starting to relax. We include everything that we are thinking, feeling, and experiencing. We imagine a warm wave of relaxation starting at the top of our heads and melting down our bodies. Every muscle, every nerve, every cell releasing, relaxing, and letting go. We imagine that any stress, tension, or frustration moves right out of our fingertips and right out of our toes. We breathe in a connection to our higher power and breathe out any thoughts that separate us from that connection. Because, friends, these thoughts are truly our only separation. Let's return to our sacred space, the place that we created in nature or in our own special room. We allow this space to be sacred and inviting as we journey deeper within. This is a place where our higher power comes through like a satellite dish, transmitting inspiration through a channel outside of our addict's thinking. In this space, we are connected to the energy of that which creates all that is, where all the answers to all of our spiritual questions can be found. We've designed this sanctuary to look and feel exactly as we want it to be. It's the place where we come again and again to open ourselves to the gifts of Step 11 and the God of our understanding. We have a conscious contact, and each time we call upon our higher power for help, we improve the relationship. We talk to God in prayer and listen in meditation. In the 11th step, we find our spiritual paths and refine them. We all have different personal paths. Some return to the path of our childhood. Others find God too vast and open to limit our understanding to one religious path. We may go on a spiritual search for ways to understand our higher power. We may read books. We may settle into an eclectic approach. This program does not propose any official spiritual path. We ask ourselves, how does my path contribute to my recovery? Have I ever felt unwelcome because of my chosen path? Or have I made others feel unwelcome? We cannot let our spiritual path replace the fellowship, for we will always need the program to deal with our addiction. We develop a form of prayer. We might set aside a specific time each day for our conscious contact. Or we might talk to our God of our understanding all day long. We greet each morning, thanking our higher power for another day clean. And we're grateful at the end of each day. If we're struggling, we might ask, how can I build more spontaneous prayer into my day? We practice quieting our minds. Every observed moment of silence is meditation. We clearly notice the ways our higher power is active in our lives on a moment-by-moment basis. We continue to seek knowledge of God's will for us and the power to carry that out. We notice how our prayer time helps us put things into perspective. We become clear as we identify what is and is not God's will for us. I might ask, what is my vision of God's will for me? It is never God's will for us to relapse or act in ways that might lead us to relapse. We have what we've gained from steps 1 through 10 to use and avoid self-destructive patterns. We no longer have the luxury of just acting out, unaware. Praying only for the knowledge of God's will for us helps to avoid acting on self-will. Truly, friends, God's will for us is to live with dignity, to love ourselves and others, to laugh and find joy and beauty in our world. Sometimes a sense of humor can be our highest spiritual principle. When we practice regular prayer and meditation, we're making a commitment to long-term peace of mind and a deeper relationship with our higher power. We're careful what we pray for, because we may not always know what's best for us. We have the courage to live according to our higher power's will for us, even when there's pressure not to. We may lose friends and threaten our family members as we grow spiritually, but our faith helps us practice courage and live with integrity. We know we are loved by our higher power. We have faith that when we let go of anything that's unhealthy for our spiritual growth, we'll always receive something new that's more aligned with our truth. We have faith that we'll be given the power to carry out God's will for us. We let go of being consumed with planning, and we feel satisfied with our lives. Our need to control has been lifted. Our regrets disappear. The story we tell of our active addiction is no longer a tragedy. We now see how it served a higher purpose, how every step brought us to where we are today. We move on to step 12 to see how practicing these principles is essential to carrying the message to the addict who still suffers. Now, friends, as we return to the present, let's take a few moments to complete our time in this sacred space. We know that each time we return here, we'll drift off onto our own private journey with our higher power in the steps. If we fall asleep, we trust that our dreams will take us exactly where we need to go to find out exactly what we need to know. And now, when you're ready, follow the path back to full waking consciousness, moving your fingers and toes, stretching and opening your eyes, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and grateful for taking this spiritual journey through step 11. And so it is. And so we are grateful as God blesses us now.